Hey YouTube, Volcanic here, and I'm back with another review for you. And today we'll be looking at Kylo Ren. But before I go show him this, there was a couple things I wanted to show that I forgot to show in my last video. Sorry about that, guys. Actually, it was this piece right here. I think it was, yeah. I forgot to show that it's supposed to be a shield, but it's really like I think it's the robot's head here. At least it looks like a robot from the picture to me. It looks like there's a tread wheel in the center there, and it's some sort of, and there's the head, and then it has some sort of swinging arms or guns or whatever you want to call them. But yeah, it's pretty cool. Doesn't really match the trooper. I don't think I would use it personally as a shield. It just doesn't really, I don't know, doesn't feel right. But another thing I forgot to show too was that this does unplug from the backpack. They both do it. And also there's like a little hinge here, not a hinge, but I mean little handles on there. The gun actually fits kind of snug if you squeeze it in between there, or in between there if you want. But it'll actually hold it on if you don't want the gun in your hand. So those are a couple things I forgot to show in my last video that I definitely wanted to touch base on. All right, let's get to Kylo Ren. Got tape on the cut. Take a quick last look at his box. I did look to see if I could find him in a single pack. I didn't see him in a single pack. I did see all these guys. I gave Luke up for a kid. I think I said that in the other one. But there was just so much stuff there that I just had to pick and choose, you know? I couldn't get everything. Not today. That's the packaging. And let's take a look at the figure. Get a good focus in here. Got some pretty good detail around the face mask. It's kind of like the back of Darth Vader's helmet, but up higher and lower. Almost more like the back of Starkiller. Kinda. That's cool. And that's where they hide the number. This is kind of cool that they didn't make it flat like, you know, the old figures, the Emperor and those guys. At least you can see the inside of their leg. Just got that pattern going all over. I'm not sure what's going on here. Huh. Look at that. Oh, I got like white paint in front. And a saber. Just to help. Now, do you guys, some of you have seen that YouTube video? I'll probably put a link up if I can find it again, where it's a little comedy where, you know, the bad guy and good guy, Jedi or whatever, pull their swords out and they just keep pulling them out and they're making like rainbows and all sorts of designs and multi like swords coming out, and it was like so funny. Well, sadly, they made a toy for it. I seen a handheld one it's like a big circle like the Inquisitor has, but you can hook up tons of lightsabers to it. It's infinite to how many lightsabers you can hook onto this thing, and it looked almost humorous. Like, this is just I hope they don't start going out of control with all these beaming lightsabers coming out of, you know. Oh, but yeah, I'll see if I can find that video and put a link down there if you guys haven't seen it. It's funny, but yeah, the toy's just like it. You could probably make half the shapes they did in that video. But yeah, that's pretty cool. Let's check out this little piece here. Oh, it looks like it snaps. It's got like a framework piece holding on multiple pieces here. Got a front part, which is there, and then it's not on that piece of cape on the back. So it feels very fragile, like I could press it and it's all gonna fall apart. Well, let's try to get this on here. I think I have to take off his cape, of course. And let's see how this fits. Huh. Well, that's it. So it's like, I don't know, I don't really like it. Shoulder pieces look kind of high. Looks like there's just too much going on, in my opinion. I don't know, and his eyes just barely peek out. On the back view, he's not too bad from the back view, where his head looks, he's got a tiny head. That hood looks a little bit big now. Needs to go down more. It needs to, yeah, it needs to be like stay right there, but it pops back up. Needs a cape or something. I don't know. Something for his arms, I think. Arms are too skinny. That's what it is. And this is up. His shoulders are up too high. He needs to come down. But even on the box, it shows just his eyes peeking out. Well, hopefully it'll look better in the movie. But I personally, I think I like it the other way around. But you gotta keep this piece, because this piece right here alone was, what? About $5. And there we go. That is Kylo Ren. Very cool. Nice to at least add him into my my bad guy Sith collection. He'll go great. That's probably the trick. You probably got to get his head pivoted up as high as you can for that suit to peek down, you know, under his eyes. Probably more down I had it. That's probably why it was covering. But pretty cool. Is there a detail there? We got some kind of cool detail on his buckle there. Oops, sorry. Yeah, much better like this. Alright, well that is my review of Kylo Ren, and it's an alright figure. It's only 5-point articulation, which I wish there was more, but still, it'll go nice. It's the first figure, you know, release before the movie, you know, so these are always good to have, you know, the pre-releases. But I'm sure the Disney's probably, from looking at this situation over here, you know, buy this, buy this, buy this, you know, they want you to get 3 versions or 2 versions of each figure. So I'm sure we'll be seeing this model in years to come, you know, probably like 3 years down the line they'll pop out the same figure, and you know, pretty much what they've been doing lately, you know, trying to get rid of all the good rare figures or whatnot. But yeah, he's definitely cool. He'll look cool sitting beside Darth Revan and Revan and all them other ones. So yeah, I'm glad to have him. Alright, well, I want to thank all my subscribers and my supporters for staying tuned and watching. And I got, you know, if you haven't subscribed, please subscribe. I can always use your support. And next up, we will be looking at the Elite Speeder Bike, which looks pretty dang cool. So stay tuned for that. Catch you guys in the next video.